You seem to really perform well live. You exude a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah, we're terrific.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not kidding.
I am Frank Zappa, as imagined by the editor of a famous rock and roll magazine. I am an anachronism who makes the ugliest music on the planet. I have no right to call myself a member of the human race. I am tasteless, untalented, pompous, arrogant, cruel, insensitive, vulgar, and not a fun guy because I don't use drugs.
Well, to me, a cigarette is food. You see. Now, that may be a baffling concept to people in San Francisco who have this theory that they will live forever if they stamp out tobacco smoke. I find this a little bit difficult to deal with, but I live my life eating these things and drinking this black water in this cup here, okay?
You, by your fans or by the public, they don't know how to take you. Either a genius, thought of by some people, or someone who's a little bit risque. How would you prefer?
Well, I mean, what's wrong with being risque, you know? I think that what I do is wonderful and doesn't hurt anybody, and people like to have a good time, and we're here to entertain them, so what's the difference?
Does humor belong in music?
I think so. It belongs in everyday life unless the Republicans want to take it away.
Republicans, when they go into office, because it takes a certain amount of pressure to force a person to become a Republican in the first place. We have to feel a little sorry for them.
That's true. We do.
And it's a lot of terrible pressure that makes people become Democrats, too. But when they get under this pressure, it explodes and their raincoat pops open. First thing you do is, whenever Ronald Reagan is speaking on television, turn it on and turn the sound down and put your child in front of the set and point to him and say, if he asks you to get into a car, offers you candy, or tells you to go to fight in Nicaragua, tell him no.
You've done a lot of video things, but have you done any real commercial-type MTV videos?
We did one about, hey, hi, who, hi, rustic setting. We did one in 1980 for a song called You Are What You Is.
Yeah.
And it didn't get played very much because I had a guy who looked like Ronald Reagan getting the electric chair. And some people thought that was dangerous. Pan over. One more time.
One more time.
Stamp your foot 4 times. Titties and beer. I get the picture. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's going on right away.
Oh, shit.
Does that happen with the Barry Manilow concerts?
Oh, I don't know. There's usually there's too much drugs at the Barry Manilow shows.
Yeah, they can't quite get this right.
You're speaking about drugs, you have spoken out against them.
Yeah.
That's sort of not the norm for musicians.
That's another reason why I don't get my music on the radio, because I'm totally out of step with reality. You know, I'm not a religious fanatic. I don't use drugs. And I'm neither a Republican or a Democrat. And I'm reasonably sane.
A young lady has felt that my treatment of women in my lyrics and social comments has not been particularly positive. And there's no reason why it should be. You should take your lumps along with everybody else, because women do stupid fucking things just like the guys do. And if I say guys are stupid and a woman does something stupid, don't be a wimp about it. Just because you got that thing between your legs, there's no problem.
This is a personal thing. I think that if you wanted to make top 10 hits and sell millions of records, you could. And
Yeah,
you choose
but who
not
wants to go through life with a tiny nose and one glove on?